Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a love reading for Pisces. Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, this could be for you. But remember, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, I have lots of other videos on my channel, so feel free to check those out if this isn't working for you. And also, the readings are timeless. This reading is timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. And roles can be reversed. And I'm looking at you and your person. And this could be someone you're already with. It could be someone that you have your eye on. Or maybe you haven't met them yet. And this is what's coming up for you. So we will see what we see. I'm going to start with the angelic messenger cards, and we're just going to take a look into what's going on with the both of you. So we're going to start with your side. On your side, we have challenge. Okay, that's an interesting beginning. This could be a little challenging for you, or maybe you feel like it's a challenge that to get them into your life, to notice you, to make them yours. On their side, we have courage. And maybe this is why it's a challenge, because they're feeling fear. Typically, when we're building up our courage, it's because we're afraid. and maybe you're up for the challenge. Maybe this is someone that you think is really worth your time, worth putting effort into, and you want this to work out, and your person is holding back, and you're like, come on already, let's go for this. And they're like, give me a minute. So let's look at the good tarot to see what's going on here. What's going on? On your side, we have the Seven of Earth, being at a crossroads, needing to make some kind of decision. Do you keep going in the same direction you've been going, or do you course correct? It could be that you've been pursuing this person for a while, and because they've been holding back because of fear, for whatever reason, it's kind of causing you to be like, do I keep putting effort? Is this really worth my time? On their side, we've got the 10 of air, which is all about, tens are about closing out a cycle. And this is kind of gracefully moving from one thing to another, letting something end in order to let something new begin. And in other decks, this is a card of betrayal. So it could be that your person is needing to build up the courage because they've been hurt before. And they're open, maybe they're open, but they need time. They need time to feel like they're ready to dive into something again. And actually not even dive. They're going to go in inch by inch, starting with their toes. On your side, we've got transformation, lucky number 13, which in some decks, this is the death card. Yeah, because challenge. Maybe you're needing to make some kind of transformation within yourself, within your life, in order to move forward with them. Somehow, maybe meeting them has caused you to understand that you need to make some major changes within yourself, or that just meeting them in general has put you into this place of transformation. On their side, you get the messenger of air. which can be a card of swift movement. Um, the messenger brings a message. It's maybe some kind of swift communication. Typically, in other decks, that's the page card, but I feel like there's your person is. I think that they don't want to have the past repeat itself. That they're trying to kind of maybe they might be in the process of reinventing themselves or just making decisions that are different than they've made before that aren't based on the past ultimately, that are, like understanding that yes, things have happened not that weren't so great, that left them feeling not so great, but that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to do the same thing. But they do know that they have the fear. And so that, this is maybe why they're building up the courage, because they're like, okay, I need to do things differently. I need to take it slow, so that I can make new choices, different choices. Okay, so let's look at the Oracle Tarot. On your side, we've got the Five of Swords, challenges and problems. Interesting, because that's what you started with, challenge. Okay. Okay. This is a challenging situation for you. You feel like not only are you going against gravity, basically, you're having to trek up this steep hill, but there are all these swords in your way. And it's like if this isn't feeling very easy to you. Huh. I wonder, okay, and then here's something else too. I wonder if this is somebody that you've already been with, and this is a cycle closing out, and you're on one hand, you're left feeling like you need to make some kind of decision at some kind of crossroads. And because there have been these challenges, do you stick with it? Do you go somewhere else? And it's causing you to go through this transformation, having to do some kind of soul searching, maybe letting this die away because that's what they've got on their side as well. I mean, it does take courage to let something go when you've been with somebody for a while because you do have feelings caught up in it. But I feel like because of the messenger of air, they want to do things differently than they've done before, not relying on the past. Or maybe that's a part of the challenge is that they are. Then maybe that's why the cycle is closing out because you're like, hey, you're like, let me, I'm not always good at articulating this particular one for some reason. The messenger of air, opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. And maybe, they've had some kind of knee jerk reaction to somehow there's some kind of conflict between the two of you. And maybe they're a little stuck in their ways. They're responding a little too quickly without thinking about it. Hmm. Hmm. What's going on their side? Unexpected revelation. This is a card of heartbreak, pain, sadness. There, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe through somehow there was something that happened where they ended up feeling like you you broke their heart. They found something out. Maybe you revealed something to them. You're like, I can't deal with these challenges and problems. I'm sorry. um, Oof, a little bit of drama here. On your side, we have unexpected help. This could be like as you're going through this, as you're dealing with this pretty intense situation, lots of challenges, you have friends or you have people there who are kind of like, it's okay, Pisces, you're going to get through this. It's going to work out in the end. On their side, we have new career moves, a new beginning, or potentially new prosperous beginning. Maybe through this conflict, through this pain that you two have been going through, they're like, well, I'm going to focus on work. I'm going to try to get my attention off my broken heart, but ultimately in favor of some kind of new beginning. On your side, we have your own power, Two of Wands. And this just came up with I'm probably not going to remember. It was was it Aquarius or was it Capricorn? Capricorn, maybe. It was their person got the two of Wands. So I wonder if you're dealing with a Capricorn or Aquarius. It was one of the two. Hey, Deepak finally made it to Pisces. Yay. And Varying Redbeard, hello and welcome back. Both of you, welcome back. um anyway, this situation, typically with conflict, it is not comfortable. It can be painful. It's not easy. And yet it's when we are able to kind of tap into our own strength that maybe we didn't know we had that strength, or maybe we don't normally tap into that part of ourselves. But in this situation, it's like, it's that thing, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like you're taking your power back. Somehow this has been really intense, and maybe you're choosing yourself, and your person's like doing their thing, having the courage to walk away. I don't know, start something new. Everyone's a little bit frustrated and sad. Your person particularly is really, really heartbroken about this. And on their side, we have ego and internal politics. Yeah. Who'd this come up for? It was Capricorn or Aquarius. Like I said, I do not remember my readings. If I do more than one in a day, I'm just, hey, and Fiery Beacon. Anyway, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Or maybe both. Yeah, but ultimately, your person they're hurt and they're feeling stuck. And they could be, this can be a card of deception, of being sneaky, keeping secrets, ego, and internal politics. Yeah, because they're hurt and they're just like, you took your power back, and they're like, oh, dang, this isn't good. Thank you. Yes, Capricorn. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Okay. So let's see. What do we got? Let's look at Osho Zen. Did I forget? I don't know. I have so many decks. I forget things sometimes. It happens. Ultimately, whatever is supposed to come out is what comes out. On your side, we have completion. Completion. Yeah, this is the world card in other decks. This is the end of a cycle. You two are done. You're taking your power back. Maybe they have been very caught up in their ego, and it's like, the heartbreak that they're experiencing is because of their own doing. And you're just like, sorry. Sorry, dude, lady, whatever. On their side, we have comparison. So they're this person probably has some self-esteem issues. They have a tendency to compare themselves, which, really we want to try not to do, because you can't compare apples and oranges. Everything has everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. And the point is to come together and recognize our own awesomeness, and stand in that, and understand that we're not going to be everything. We can't be everything to a person. That there's sometimes they our person is going to have something to bring to the table that we don't have, or we knowledge that we don't things that we don't know about. I'm not saying this right, but ultimately you get the point. There's a lot of comparison here, a lot of not just owning who they are. And this could be a part of why you felt the need. Maybe this is a part of the challenge that you were dealing with. Um, it can be really challenging to deal with someone who has intense self-worth issues, because they project a lot of that onto you, you know? Anyway, on your side, we get the hermit. Yeah, you're taking some time to go within to figure this out. You have help from your friends, from people around you showing up and just being like, it's okay, Pisces, you're going to get through this. And this is a cycle that's completing, which is great because it's making way for a new beginning. And I think, and that's what's happening with your person too. And your person, on their side, we have the dream. I think they have this false idea of, as many of us do because of fairy tales, that there's this happily ever after, that their perfect person is going to come in, swoop them up, and ride off into the sunset. And that's just not how it goes. Relationships require effort. And this is a very codependent attitude, because it means that you're hoping someone's going to come in and fulfill you. And this person, they didn't know how to fulfill themselves. They were completely stuck in their fantasy of thinking someone was going to make them feel better. No one can make us anything. We are 100% in charge of how we feel all the time. We allow people to affect us, and then that, if we have the trigger already, then we feel a certain way, but it's not because of the person. It's because of our own thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, habits, all the things. And so your person, they thought you were gonna, you know, again, be that knight in shining armor, regardless of gender. Um, that you were gonna somehow save them. And this is why you had to take your power back. This is why there was challenge, because you're like, no, we need to both be independent and have an interdependent relationship where we know how to fill our own cup ourselves, and then we can come together. um yeah, I don't know, I feel like, well, I feel like, yeah, Pisces, but a lot of people can. water signs in general. I don't know. It depends. And I think in our culture, um, we're taught that somehow love will save us, that our knight in shining armor will come in and save the day. And there aren't a lot of stories and narratives around saving ourselves. And how we create positive, true positive connections. There's not a lot of talk about interdependence. When I first heard the term, I had to look it up. I was like, what is that? Codependence all the time. But anyway, um okay, so let's see. Where am I at? What am I doing? Okay, let me let me look at the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. On your side, we've got the Two of Cups, which is all about harmonious partnership. It makes me think that through the end of this cycle with this person, or through completing the cycle, through doing the inner work, taking back your power, going within, gaining whatever wisdom you need to gain from the situation, you're calling in someone new. Someone who is a much better match for you. Someone who knows how to fill their own cup. These two characters are coming together. I mean, you can't tell, but chances are both of their cups are filled. They're not asking for the other one to fill their cup. They're both like, hey, like, let's share our knowledge, our understanding. It's a common ground, being on the same page. And on your person's side, Five of Cups. Yeah, they're sad. This is a card of feeling feeling sad and lonely, looking at the three cups that fell over. It doesn't matter that there are two that are standing behind them. And so interesting that you got the Two of Cups because you're doing the work, they're not. You get to claim those two cups. You're not spending time feeling sad over what's spilled, or if you have, you're doing the work, you're allowing yourself to get over it, and then you're claiming the two cups that are still standing, whereas they are kind of stuck. They're not moving forward. On your side, we get the Devil. Okay. Is it there are kind of romantic matches in the tarot. And I know there's a Hierophant and High Priestess, there's Emperor and Empress, and there's the Devil and something. What is it? Can't think of it right now. You get the Devil on your side. I mean, this could be that you're still dealing with this person, or maybe, God forbid, you call someone new into your life who's the same. um, this can be about obsession. Maybe you felt like this person was a good match, and you can't help but feel a little bit obsessed. It can also be a card of kind of giving in to addictions and things that aren't so good. The forbidden fruit. Huh. On your person's side, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, a lot of healing. Hey, the dragons. Your video on your channel. Oh, okay. I hope you're okay, dragons. It's good to see that there's no need to be sad for you. Hang in there. Hang in there. Seriously. I hope you're all right. Okay, so on your person's side, we have the Knight of Cups, which is all about making some kind of romantic offer. Huh? And I wonder if this 2 of Cups is someone who you thought was a soulmate turns out to be the devil. Hmm. Let's see. Let's look at. Oh, I want to look at the wisdom of Avalon. On your side, we have the goblin, the wounded human ego. Ah, ah. Yeah, you're this person really upset you. This whole thing has definitely caused you to, dealing with the devil, dealing with someone who it's rough dealing with someone who's kind of in this place of not making decisions that are in integrity with themselves. And yeah, it's just kind of left you hurt. Um, oh man, you're scaring me, the dragons. Please don't do anything weird, okay? Keep staying in the light. Keep loving. You have so much love to give. Please. Um on okay. Okay, good. Good. I feel a little bit better. I'm a little tripped out though by all that. Okay, good. Yeah. On your person side, we have the king. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law, and justice. This person is in they're kind of standing in their power, standing in their authority, um, wanting to have justice in this situation, trying to take back their power. Maybe they know that they have really hurt you. Um, Let me look at your side. On your side, we have, the swan, transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. This whole situation is allowing you to go through some major transformation. We get transformation again. So, as painful as it's been, as tough as it's been really good for you. And you are going to get over this feeling wounded. On their side, we get the hawk, omens and messages. And I think they feel like they're going through some kind of transformation themselves. They're opening to the messages from their higher power, seeing the omens, maybe feeling like they're so sad. They want to make this romantic gesture to bring things back again, bring you two back together. Because they feel very strongly about you. Maybe this has there've been some kind of karmic justice. This has been a wake-up call for them. Where are we at? Okay, let me look at the numerology deck. Okay. On your side, we've got spirituality. Fiery beacon, you could probably remind me who got this one. Was it Aquarius or was it Capricorn? Ah. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, this situation that you've gone through has been it's it's been some kind of it's yeah, some kind of spiritual awakening. It's allowed you to take back your power, to go within, to transform, trusting in your psychic gifts. You've known deep down, you've had some kind of understanding of what this is all about. It's teaching you how to tap into your intuition to understand what you need to do for yourself and rely on your spirituality to guide you. And then on your person side, we have patience. Patience. So maybe they feel like they need to just hang in there and maybe you'll come around again. I don't know that you will because I don't know, this whole thing completed. The cycle ended. So on your side, we have love. Love. This can be love for yourself. This could be new love coming in. This could be you seeing that they have changed enough that you feel willing and able to give it another try. They're willing to be patient for sure. And on their side, we have individuality. Um, Maybe they haven't been very authentic to themselves because of this the self-worth issues that they're having. Typically people with those kinds of issues, um they're n- they don't show up correctly. When we're just being ourselves, when we are being authentic to ourselves, then we just show up the way we are. If we're trying to be different than we are, then it does cause problems in our relationships. And so maybe they're finally coming back to that. They're understanding, okay, I need to be more who I am. Um mm, okay. Let me finish off with Spirit Animal Oracle. This is going longer than I expected, but so did the other ones cuz yeah, these are intense. On your side we have Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Yeah, you need to watch and wait and see you both are being patient. See if this person is going to actually show up the way you need them to. And on their side, we have antelope spirit, life is speeding up. So, it speaks to me of their patience paying off, that maybe as they go through their own kind of journeys, spiritual journey, however that looks, that it's going to move them forward quickly. But I think, once again, as with, I think it was Sagittarius, it was a cliffhanger. There's kind of like okay, we'll wait and see what happens. You're, I think you're maybe open to giving this a new try, but they would have to show up very differently than before. They would need to show up with a full cup. Otherwise, you're not doing it. And ultimately, it just means that there's someone better coming along, if this doesn't work out. So keep the faith no matter what. It's going to work out. It always does. So, anyway, thank you all for joining me. And please, if this resonated, leave me a comment. I love comments. And yeah, dragons, I really hope everything's okay. I know you said it is, so we'll trust that. Um, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.